What's up, everyone? So today I'm going to basically show you a vlog of one of my days here in medical school and kind of show you what I do on a daily basis. And hopefully if you like more of these, I'll have more of them in the future. But aside from that, here it is, a normal day at Yale Medical School. So anyway, today's Monday, 8 a.m. already. I'm walking over to class. We got a lab. After lab, I'm gonna study for 2.5 hours, and then I'm gonna be in the hospital, which is why I have my white coat, for 2 hours. And then at 2:30, so 8 to 10 in lab, 10 to 12:30 studying, 12:30 to 2:30 in the hospital, 2:30 to 6:30 I will work. So 2:30 to 5-ish I'll work, 5 to 6:30 I'll go to the gym, and then at 6:30 I have a meeting for the free clinic, which will go until 9:30. And then after 9:30 p.m. I'll probably come home. I have a tutoring session. I still tutor outside of medical school, and so I'm going to do that from I think 10 to 11:30 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. to maybe 2:30 a.m. more studying. So that's Monday for y'all. Do have a lot going on today. I'm already late. I'm always late. That's kind of just how it is in my life. I feel like I live my life chronically late. But at least at that point, I don't waste that much time because I always show up and people are always in the middle of things. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna jaywalk. I'm jaywalking. The lab we're doing today is gonna be cool. All the labs here are really cool because they're all on a computer, which means like we get to walk through it and be like, oh, look at what this patient has. Look at the pathology of this. Look at the histo slides. I'll try to share some of that with you guys depending on who I'm with. Usually people find it weird that you record things unless it's someone I know pretty closely, so we'll see. And then I might talk to the professor at the end if I have questions. So let's go. Let's walk through the reasoning here. Why do we say this? ARDS,
hyaline membrane,
acute respiratory distress syndrome. Basically, you have an excess of hyaline membranes. You also have excess of neutrophils here. Yeah. Indicative of acute inflammation. This one is a bunch of neutrophils, but that's sarcoidosis. You said this was normal because why?
It's like nice and delicate looking alveoli. It looks normal-ish.
Yeah, and then just the rod. That was a good call with the rod. I wonder why they have more neutrophils in this versus that, if they're both acute inflammatory processes. But either way.
So literally, what are you?
Just kidding.
Who are you doing this for?
I'm doing it for like a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna capture one where we're first place.
Oh, okay, all right. Let's see. Well, I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
There's only one correct.
That's what I heard. Only one correct. High five.
Amazing.
So we did lab. You guys got a glimpse of that. You hopefully will get a better glimpse of it come Wednesday. I don't have my headphones in, so hopefully you can still hear me. Wednesday will actually, I think the professor and I got something interesting planned. I actually just got coffee and lunch because now I'm gonna be in the library just huddled studying for 2.5 hours, and I don't want any disturbances, and I wanna be able to eat when I need to eat without needing to get up. I actually was gonna film the food cart. I got a big ass sandwich for $5. So I will do that hopefully next time. He's a cool guy, and I get this sandwich almost all the time. So time to get to the grind and study in the library for the next 2.5-ish hours. And then I will be in the hospital seeing patients, which is a part of our clinical longitudinal experience. I don't think I will get to record that just because y'all know HIPAA and stuff, right? So we'll see. Maybe I'll get to record at least my preceptor talking for a bit. She's really cool, and we have another doctor. He's really great. So either way, let's go. Time to study. Of course, late as usual. This is like a physical problem, you know. Hospital time, trying to see some patients, but I studied. And yeah, basically what we have here is we're in groups of 3 or 4 with 2 or 3 med students, 1 PA student, 1 nursing student, and once a week we usually go to the hospital and see patients together, and we learn how to work as a team. It's actually a very cool experience, And I personally think it's something very unique that I don't think a lot of other schools do. And it really gives you a chance to implement history taking, physical exam, and diagnosing. So, yeah, best of all worlds. And the light is red. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I could not share many moments from the ILCE is what it's called. Interprofessional Longitudinal Clinical Experience. We've been doing it since the beginning of school. I'm exhausted, but that doesn't mean we're done. I got some coffee. I've already eaten my lunch, which was a sandwich. And basically my day's gonna end really late. It's 2:45. I'm gonna study from 2:45 until maybe 5:30, and then I will go exercise. I exercise every day. Those of you who follow me on Snapchat know that. And when I go exercise, I'll do some running, some weights, and then I will go to the meeting. Library here is amazing. I always get a charger because they have chargers on stock, so they just give you a charger if you need one. And let me see if I have it. A mouse, because my computer never works and I have an external mouse. So I usually get both of those things from the library. And now you just sit down and grind, you know? You sit down, you get your head in the game, and you grind. Today I'm gonna be learning about pulm. I'm gonna start reviewing my pulmonary lectures. We got a test on Friday. And by test I mean like a quote unquote test, because we don't really have tests here. Kind of learn everything for the sake of learning it, which is something I really appreciate and love about this school. So, grind time. So I try to stick to a schedule, but as always, running late. So I was supposed to get to the gym by around 5:30. Getting there right now, it's about 5:50. I have shorts on and everything, so I already changed. I gym every day. Very important part of my life. Well, I mean, on top of that, I had the whole surgery thing before, so I try to rehab, run, get back into shape. Goal is to run a marathon by the end of this year. So I'll probably do some cardio today for maybe 30-40 minutes. Cardio gives me the biggest bang for my buck economically, so I love it. Most calories, least amount of time. And that's it. Yeah, just gonna do that. Might buy like a yogurt before, because I'm a little bit hungry and hypoglycemic. That's pretty much it. Let's do the gym. So did about 15 minutes of weights and then 15 minutes of bike. Got about like 7 kilometers, 6.5. I always post my updates on Snap just because I like seeing my progress since I've been injured and it's slowly getting better. One important thing to remember is the paradox of medicine, which is just the fact that you're in a profession where you're supposed to be caring for others and it actually takes away from caring for yourself. It's a well-known paradox. I don't know if it's been written about, but I think it's pretty evident in just everyone I meet in the field. And so exercise. Even when I don't exercise, my goal is to get 10,000 steps a day. And that really helps on days where I literally have no time to exercise. So I just try to study walking up, walking around a lot, etc., etc. I'm a bit of a cheat though. On average, I try to do 10,000 steps a day. Some days I do more, some days I do less. Today I think I'm at 8.3 right now. And I'm sure I'll get to 10,000 by the time I get home anyway, because I'm going to a meeting really far off campus and then coming back. So yeah, self-care, exercise. Now I'm just headed to a meeting. Again, because of time constraints, you always have to end up abridging or cutting short a lot of these things. Just gotta do it.
So now that I've finished exercising, I've made it to the meeting. And this person here hooked me up with this free public health food. So that's my sandwich from lunch, which was $5 for like something that was twice this big and looked much more appetizing. It's just that it was in my backpack. so it doesn't anymore. But this is free. This is also free. I found it in the hospital today, so I stayed in it. And this is Mimi. We went to Berkeley together, actually, right?
Yes, we did.
We didn't know each other then, though.
No.
Now we do. We're best friends now.
Yes.
This is actually so it's 7 now. So from 7 to about 9:30, I'll be here because we're supposed to meet with someone from 7 to 7:30. From 7:30 to 8:30, this whole room will be full with the board that runs the free clinic. You want to tell them about the free clinic? On the spot. You don't have to. But anyway, Haven is the free clinic we have here. And it runs every Saturday, but we meet every other Monday for like 2-ish hours. And there's a lot of stuff that goes into it just because we see around like 50 to 70 patients a weekend. Another pro tip that you'll figure out in med school, you got to keep your life together. And that means groceries and stuff. So I need eggs. I'm going to pick up some eggs right now. I've got to keep everything in my head. What chores do I need to do? Do I need to do my dishes? Do I need to get anything new? Do you need to get this and that? There you have it. Day 1 complete. Long day. Walking home now. Let's see. Let's recap a little bit. Started my day off. I woke up at 6:40. I was ready to go by 8. I had a lab, went to that lab, and then usually after lab there's 2 hours of class. I don't ever go to class, so there was nothing I did for a while. From 10 to 12:30 I worked, didn't go to class. And then 12:30 I was in the hospital seeing patients. That was until 2:30. At 2:30 I went to pick up a reimbursement, got that reimbursement, and after that I studied until around 5:30. All these cars are not letting me talk, but at 5:30 I then proceeded to go to the gym, got a short workout in, went to this meeting, and then after that meeting I am going home and we're gonna grind it out tonight and we'll see what time I go to sleep. But I'm now gonna work and probably get some coffee from Dunkin' Donuts and keep it going. So that's it. That's one day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you want to see more. I actually ended up going to sleep that day, I think maybe around 1:30, 2 a.m. I'm a late night owl, and so that was that. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.